So many times you can only guess what your partner is feeling. I mean, it's tough to really know if someone's love is authentic. They can say the words, but is it real? Are they actually being truthful? I'm going to share 7 things that women often do when they genuinely care for you, to help you distinguish between someone who might have hidden agendas versus someone who is truly invested in the relationship and wants to see it flourish. So, if a video like this interests you, then please keep watching, because I've got 7 tips coming your way right now. Thank you so much for tuning in to my channel. If this is your first time here, or if we're just meeting, then absolutely welcome. It's great to connect with you. On my channel, I cover a lot, but mainly focus on relationships, so you're in the right place. If this resonates with you, consider subscribing for more insights. Hit that subscribe button, turn on all notifications so you're alerted every time I upload, and give this video a thumbs up. It really helps YouTube share it with more people. So, now that we've covered that, I'm going to dive straight into the 7 things that women do when they genuinely like you. This is a pretty solid indicator. Number 1, she makes an effort with your friends and family. Now, there's nothing quite like dating someone who's always secretive, doesn't want to come around your people, and wants to keep the relationship under wraps. That should be a major red flag for you. There have been times, like one instance where I felt quite disrespected when a guy asked me to be his secret friend. I told him straight up that I'm nobody's secret, and if he wasn't willing to show me off in public, then I wasn't interested, and he got offended. I later found out he was married. Definitely not the kind of situation I wanted to be in. So what I'm saying is, when someone genuinely loves you, they open up to you, they introduce you to their world. You get to meet their friends, their family, all the important people in their life. If you're with someone who can't do that, trust me, it's a red flag you shouldn't ignore. If a woman genuinely loves you, she welcomes you into her inner circle. Number 2, she's willing to make sacrifices for your happiness. Now, love is all about give and take, so when you meet someone who isn't willing to do their part, to bend over backwards when it matters, they might not be as genuine as they seem. Yes, they're likely to be someone who's really difficult to be with, to live with, because things will always have to go their way. In this case, her way, to keep the relationship going. So, if you meet someone who isn't willing to compromise, someone who isn't willing to go the extra mile and accommodate you and do more to make you happy, then I'm sorry, but this lady might not be the one for you. When a woman genuinely loves you, she's ready to make many sacrifices for the relationship to work. I mean, of course, there are deal breakers for everyone, things people are willing to compromise on, and others they absolutely won't. However, I'm not even talking about that. I mean, of course, if, for example, you're into something she really dislikes, she has every right to say no, and you'll have to find a compromise. But apart from those deeply held values that are hard to change, most things should be open for discussion, and you can both agree on what you should and shouldn't do for your relationship. If she genuinely loves you, she will consciously make sacrifices for your happiness. Number 3, she cares about your loved ones. Alright, so this isn't the kind of person who would hear that. Say your sibling, your parent, someone really close to you is unwell and not even be bothered. Like, doesn't care, will never ask about it, even when you're talking, because she's so disconnected and focused only on herself. Now, when a woman really loves you, she actually puts in a lot of effort to make sure that your family and the things that worry you become things that matter to her, right? So, if you have a woman who doesn't care, who doesn't make your worries hers, who doesn't care about your loved ones, then you might not want to settle with someone like that, because it's always going to be just about her and her immediate family, and everyone else you care about will take a back seat. I'm not saying that when you become a couple, you need to be involved in everyone else's business. I'm just saying that if a woman loves you, she genuinely cares about the people in your extended family and how they make you feel, or how their actions or lack thereof affect you and your relationship. 4. She accepts the flow of your life. So, for example, all I'm trying to say is, we all have a kind of rhythm. There's a flow to each of our lives. Maybe you like to wake up early and exercise before work. Maybe she prefers to sleep in a bit. I'm just saying that when you guys are together, when you start to take the relationship seriously, you tend to find a nice rhythm where you both can thrive. So, for instance, if he likes to go to the gym before work, you could say, "Hey babe, I'll meet you there and then we can do this together before our day starts." Or if you realize that, let's say you live together, and he likes to sleep later, you like to sleep earlier, he might say, "Okay, I'll compromise, and instead of sleeping at 11 p.m., I'll sleep at 9 p.m., just so we can have some together time before the day ends." You know what I mean? So, in trying to find each other's rhythm and really working at moving in sync, you can tell that this woman will be someone who will really look out for you and try to fit into your life as you try to fit into hers. Number 5. She is proud of your achievements. Now, there are many people who couldn't care less. Maybe she met you when you were already successful, or maybe she met you when you were going through a tough time and has been with you as you've progressed in your career. No matter when she met you, all I'm trying to say is, if a woman genuinely loves you, she becomes your biggest fan, your biggest supporter, and she will even stand up for you against anyone who tries to bring you down. She's proud of your accomplishments, she encourages you to aim higher, and she makes you feel like she'll always be there for you. There's nothing like having a supportive partner who truly values your achievements. She makes you feel like you're the best thing that ever happened to her. And that's the kind of partner you should really be looking for, because women like that are genuine and can be your rock through life's challenges. Number 6. If a woman genuinely loves you, she fights for your us. And this is evident in everything she does. She tries to find a good balance where both your needs and hers are met. And it even goes beyond that to the point where she starts looking for activities, events, occasions, things you can do together as a couple rather than just things she could do on her own. And as a man, you also start doing the same. In that way, you grow together as a couple, and your relationship flourishes so much more. This doesn't mean she ignores her own needs and desires. It simply means she adjusts them a little so that they can work for both of you as a couple. And finally, she listens to you attentively. She really pays attention. Now, a lot of women tend to talk more than we listen, but if a woman genuinely loves you, she does pay attention to everything you say. Either to make a mental note and try to improve the relationship, or simply to let you feel and know that she genuinely cares about what keeps you up at night, what you're worried about, and things like that. So, if you find a woman who's attentive to your needs, you might just have found a keeper. Now, if your woman does these 7 things, then she genuinely loves you, and she's a keeper. So go ahead and nurture that relationship. I hope this conversation was helpful today. If you liked the video, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on all notifications so you get an alert every single time I upload. My name is Your Name, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.